here. Lily, look up here. Lily, look. Lily, look. Come on, look over here. There you go. Say hi. No. Say hi, everybody. Lily, look up here. Oh, you just want your face touched? Or just want your face squished? Oh, squish the face peppers. Squish the face peppers. All right, ready? We're going to say, hello, our lovely leather ladies and lads, and welcome to a Tuesday night. It's not our normal night. I know. My little helper's a little confused about that. She's like, it's not the normal night. I'm not too sure what we're doing here. But we're doing it. So, but I wanted to make sure I got these out, not the water. You already drank a whole big thing of water today. So I'm trying to use the OUT before we're done. So, I wanted to make sure I released tonight's Freedom Feathers in time for you to get them for Labor Day. So I thought I would pop on and show you all the new items we have. And I know there's going to be a few people joining us, so we'll just give them a few moments, because I know people want that sale. Can you say sale? No, I can't say anything. Sale. S-A-L-E. And I've got some hearts, so somebody's here. Say hello if you're here, because I can't see if people are watching. I'm actually on a business profile page, and they don't show you who's watching, so you don't know who's here until they say hi. So if I'm looking that way, it's because my computer screen is there. I don't have the comments on the phone. They're distracting and in the way, and I can check comments, and then they stop working, and I don't know it, and I'm relying on them. Oh, hello, Trinia. How are you? Did I pronounce that right? Trinia? I'm getting hearts, I'm assuming so. Welcome. I think this is the first time I've seen you on one of my lives, so welcome. I'm Jessica J. Murray. If you want to shorten it, just Jessica works. You want to shorten it even more, go ahead and say J. I don't like Jess. This is Lily. Lily loves to help me, loves to work. Mostly just loves to taste test the leather. Jennifer's here for a little while. Hello, Jennifer, until it's time for the kids to go to bed. Trinia. Got it. Trinia. And there we go. Now the comments are working right. All right. Oh. She grabbed me with her paw. Like I pulled my hand away. She brings her paw like, bring it back. I just want loves. You didn't get enough loves today? Silly girl. You didn't get enough loves today? So today we are going to, she is a pretty little puppy. She knows it. She'll actually dress up in tutus for us. Last Thursday she was wearing a tutu for everybody. And she loves to dress in little dresses. It's really hot today. Y'all are blessed that I'm not undressed. I'm not more uncovered, because it is hot today. It is scorcher. Especially in the studio here. It's about 85. So, and the rain outside is making it extremely humid. And I've got puppy hair on my face. Don't touch the computer, Lily. No. And because of the storm raging, I'm not on the internet there. I'm on the cell towers, and I've got a candle in case the power goes out. Because, everything's scheduled and automated tonight, because I'm not taking any chances. There can't be a problem. So anyway, welcome. Let's do this. So everybody's here to see new things, Lily, so you need to get down. No, you need to get down. We need to get down. Oh, I didn't put her chair next to me. She's mad. Oh, well. Alrighty, so I'm going to flip the page here, and we're just going to go through all of the new Freedom Feathers for tonight. By the way, I did say I was going to have a flash sale. Hello, Audrey. Lily, you missed Audrey. I put you down too soon. She's like, that's okay. I'm running off to go play. So tonight I did say I was going to have a flash sale, so let me put the flash sale up there and pin it, although the links aren't going to work right now until we release these feathers, but I'm still going to pin it. So tonight, all new products, 20% off. That's right, 20% off. There's a discount code. It's all caps, red, white, and blue, all one word. And that's, thank you, Jennifer. I love my tattoo. So it's red, white, and blue, all caps together, and that's for any of the new products for 20% off the new products. Then 15% off all of the Freedom Feather earrings. They're not new, but I've got some of them here to show you, so you'll be able to see some of those Freedom Feathers. And yes, some of the new product does coordinate. Not matchy-matchy, just coordinating, so that should be a fun little thing. So 15% off all of those. That one has a separate discount code because of the way my computer system works. So that's red, white, and blue ears, all one word. I'm putting them up there with the links. And then I'm going to pin this to the top, if you bear with me for a second. Pin. All right, so that should be pinned to the top, and y'all can see those are the codes. As soon as I release these, you're able to go shop. Audrey needs more Freedom Feathers. Absolutely, we all do. And this is the first time. Now, I had a custom order for a key ring that was a Freedom Feather, and I did that. And that's it. I don't really have any other. No, I have one other Freedom Feather that is not an earring, and that would be my own. This is my cowboy hat, my straw one, not my leather one. And on the back, it has a red, white, and blue Freedom Feather hat clip. Clips onto your hat, hangs off the back. Of course, I did this custom. The ones that I sell have an adjustable chain, so you can make sure it falls off your hat perfect. So when you're walking around, you got this little tiny tail feather hanging off. Absolutely adorable. So I made one hat clip because I only had enough material to make one today, but I've got more materials on order. Here's the leather hat. Everybody sees me using the advertisements. A nice stone-colored suede. So, yes, there's going to be one hat clip tonight. Hat clips are amazing. The back sides of them, when they're the suede material, you can drop a couple drops of citronella oil on it. And when you drop a couple drops of citronella oil on it, put it on your hat, the bugs stay away. And it flops around like a cow's tail or a horse's tail, and whew, she fly, she fly. So it's perfect. They were a bestseller last summer. This summer they haven't been as hot, but you know, summer's not over. So let's see tonight's new products. Again, let's flip the page. Let's start with that hat clip. So the hat clip actually also has a coordinating key ring, or a matching key ring, I should say, and it coordinates well with a lot of our bolder feathers, our red, white, and silver, or red, white, blue, silver, red, white, and blue ones. So here's tonight's new hat clip. It's got a stone and glitter bead, or not stone, wood and glitter bead, another wood bead, and a stoneware handmade bead, which never goes into focus on this. And then here's the leather feather. It is a red leather with suede, and it's a little bit dirty because it is. I do sell suede brushes and leather brushes. Actually, it's the same thing, suede and leather brush. You just use it to brush your leather, and it just takes off any kind of thing. Combs the mat down to a single direction. Yeah, there's still more on there. Combs everything down to a single direction, makes it look nice and smooth. This one does have a natural fold in it. That's just actually from the skin, kind of like my elbow has a natural crease, and if you took that skin off and looked at it, there's a natural crease there. So that's just natural, and it is this beautiful blue. It does have sparkles on it in the stars, and over here in the red it has some red glitter. So probably not a more masculine piece. Here's the clip where you can literally adjust it to whatever length you want. I often clip one onto my purse like that. Just leave the clip part hanging. These were inspired. This has got an alligator clip at the top. These were inspired by those feather hair clips from the 1980s with the real feathers at the bottom, and this was actually a leather cord, and you'd go to the fair and you'd buy one, you'd be all excited, and the cord would break instantly and the feather would fly off on the first ride, and you spent all that money for this. So I made sure that it won't break as easy. It's got a beautiful chain, it's got 2 clips, it's adjustable, not going to lose your feather that easily. So there is that. To coordinate with that, oh, this one's called Live Free. And to coordinate with Live Free, we've got a key ring. Now notice that the swirl pattern is not at all alike. Everything is still one of a kind, even though they look super similar, a little matchy-matchy. But put that on your hat, put that in your key ring, and you've got a pair. Oh, and people with ponies, this little clip is real easy to swap out for a little like D-ring or something from Tractor Supply, and you can hook it to your pony. Just take this chain part off and then hook it right to your pony. Well, obviously not to the horse itself, to the tack. So that would be painful. Don't hurt any horses. Oh my. Squirrel! Squirrel. Shiny objects are kind of like that ADD thing that people talk about. They're like, oh, I'm so ADD, shiny object, or ADD, shiny, I don't know. My brother does it better than I do. And squirrel is, squirrel. So it's a distraction thing, and I made these for my brother. I actually drew that squirrel. That's Jessica Marie. See, my signature is right here, incorporated into the drawing. And I actually drew that. And it's probably the funniest sticker on earth. I get lots of compliments from it, and they sell fast. I have a lot of them. $5, high quality. You can put it on your water container if you have a cooler water container than I do. I just use a mason jar. But if you have a cooler one than I do, you can put it on your water or your water jugs or whatever. They're dishwasher safe. I do have one on a mug that I throw in the dishwasher all the time. The dishwasher safe, car wash safe. The ones in my car are fine. The ones on my mugs are fine. So it's a fun. I even have one on my laptop. That sticker is the QR code to the store. So when I'm at like the coffee house working, so I do have stickers as well. But that's not what we're here for. So the next one is "'Tis of Thee" and "Sweetland." Yeah, I kind of got hung up on a song there, didn't I? They are different, but they are similar, so I wanted to give them a name similar, so I just kind of used the same words from the song. My country, 'tis of thee. Am I going to get in trouble for singing that? Is that a copyrighted infringement? I hope they don't take me down for singing patriotic songs. Oh, Lord. So, "'Tis of Thee" has a blue field with red and white stripes. There is a maker video of this out there. It'll be posted this week sometime if it wasn't already posted yesterday or today. By the way, there's also a maker video of these, which is either out there or will be out there this week. So you'll be able to see how they were made. I mean, not the whole process, but part of the process you'll be able to see. So this one's "'Tis of Thee." I do seal all of the key rings with a high gloss seal, or some sort of enamel seal. Not all of them have a high gloss, but these do. That just makes them stick around a little bit better, especially when you're getting in and out of cars and keys are hitting them. But they will naturally wear and patina. The kinds of pigments and inks I use ones that will naturally patina, like your leathers, because that's important to me, that leather ages, that the paint ages as gracefully as the leather does, because part of the nice look about leather is when it starts to age and what it looks like as it gets older. So this is "'Tis of Thee" with the blue field at the top, and "Sweetland" has a blue field at the bottom. These do not incorporate any glitters, so these are definitely he or she appropriate. So you can get these for the guys in your life, get them for the girls in your life, get them for yourself. Fun ones to make for sure. Next is Loyalty. Is Jen still on? If Jen is still on, she's going to love this. Oh, that's not Loyalty. Where's Loyalty? Jen, I lost Loyalty. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, I'm going to have to come back to Loyalty because I don't know where she is. Loyalty is the silver saddle floral. This is the type of leather, a silver saddle floral, and it is painted red, white, and blue. And actually, you have to use an ink paste, and it is a hair clip. And Jen loved it. Oh, there it is. It was under something else. And Jen loved it and was calling it pretty. So it's the pretty. But it is very pretty. Absolutely very pretty. I'm trying to it doesn't focus if it sees a face. So I have to block my face out so it focuses. So there you have it. High gloss finish. Saddle floral, you can see the flower here and the other flower here. The paisley in the back. The tool markings are all there. I mean, it is an embossed tooling. So it's not hand tooled, but it's still a beautiful saddle floral. Laminated, of course, in silver. The back is a metallic blue. The hairpin is a metallic blue. So, put it on, take your little hairpin, put it in, scoop your hair up under there, and then clip it around your hair so your hair is there. I try to keep them as flat as possible in order so that people with thinner hair, see, it'll work with people who have fine hair, and it'll also work with people who have thick hair. So fine and thick hair it should work with. So there is that. Do I have any more comments? Because it doesn't look like comments are coming up. Nope, doesn't look like any. Woo! Candle over there. Almost burnt myself. Next up is Allegiance. The reason I call this Allegiance is because these are Allegiance. And that same leather, that's an oiled leather and an oil-based glaze used for that. It does have a slight curl to it. So the Allegiance and this one are painted the same way. Now, the blues came out slightly different, just slightly, because this one I had to seal in because it's the key ring and these are not sealed. So, can you see that? I'm squinting to try to focus the camera. I do that all the time, just because my squinting is going to focus that. No, I got to get my face out of the way and then it'll focus. So you can see that does not have any seal on, and this has a seal on it. So that's the difference. Otherwise, pretty similar. So, this also has a sculpted form. So, just kind of pinch it like that when you get it, and it will quickly jump right back into that sculpted form. It will also crinkle up and work in your wallet, come back out, and it will hold that sculpted form a little bit, but over time it will lose it. So, I kind of try to keep it for as long as I can for you. And the back has this little pattern. It's not a suede back, just a raw feather or raw leather back. And that one is called Allegiance. Next we have the Yankee Doodle Trio. The first Yankee Doodle is the 5-inch hairpiece. Look at that. Audrey said, be careful. I'm assuming you're talking about me burning myself. The candle, yeah, I'll be careful. Let me get my head out of the way this way. There we go. So that is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous leather. The suede side picked up some stuff. I will have these all brushed and cleaned before I send, as any of my customers can tell you, when I brush them, that all this weighted movement goes in one direction when you use the brush on it. And it's got a copper finished wooden pin. The edges have been burnished beautifully. I really enjoy working with this particular type of leather. And then when you apply pigment and you seal it, it literally looks fake. It looks machine made kind of fake. Not fake as in like not real, but it looks machine made. It just gives it such a professional quality to it. I really like working with something that makes me look good like that. You know, you can't blame me for that, huh? Oh, it sounds like it's raining again. Thank God. Whew. It's not raining. Not raining is really driving me nuts. I need the rain. Whew. Might just make me cry. Getting so happy over it. Okay, so this is the key ring. I gotta stop putting my face in here. So, just yell at me if you can't see it. So here is the key ring. All my key rings come with this claw now, standard. Some of the older ones didn't, but I try to make sure there's a claw on all of them now. It's just a nice touch. I like to have the little lobster claw on mine, so that's why I make sure it's on everybody else's. So there you can see these are, and then the last of the trio is one of our pins. It's an old skirt pin. Some of you may remember those wraparound skirts and used to pin them using one of these pins. Well, I've turned those kinds of pins, because you can still get those kinds of pins, I've turned them into beautiful feather pins. Love the key rings. I finally got to look at them. I'm so glad you finally got them. We have not had any problems, zero, with the post office, but we do have problems when people are on vacation and they don't get delivered. And then they do get delivered and it's to their house, but they're not there, so the neighbor gets it, then the neighbor goes on vacation. Oh, that was a long story. Yeah, this is the pin. Again, this is the Yankee Doodle. I don't know why I didn't come up with this name sooner. In the winter time, you will see me do posts where I will clip these. I call them scarf pins, but really, you know, they're great for if you wear little sweaters to the office. They're great for that. If you wear hats, ski caps, knit caps, they're great for the caps. They're great for hats. They're great for bandanas, apparently. They're great if you just want to use it as a brooch. You can use it on your winter coat. I have one on my winter coat on the lapel as a lapel pin. So, and I highly, highly, highly recommend, I had one on my purse one day, and don't you know, I was with somebody whose skirt had a little issue, and we were able to actually use this to fix a wardrobe malfunction. So, not this particular one, because this one was just made. So as you look at this, you will see that in the finish there's some white. It kind of looks like air bubbles in there. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, but it's not the air bubbles. It's the texture of the leather. It kind of does this scaly thing. It's perfectly fine, and of course it looks gorgeous. When you look at it up close, you realize that that's exactly it. It's fine. But there is a spot where you go, what is that? And then you realize what it is. It only really happened on this one. All of them have the same finish. No, it happened on this one too. So, and you can't tell. I mean, it's not, like I said, see it a little bit in here. It's literally the texture of the leather popping through, and it looks like the seal is broken on it, because it's so high gloss, and then those one little sections look a little, it's fine, it's normal, it's perfect. So there you go. And then the last one is another trio called Crossing the Delaware. because you see this little line right down the center? That's the Delaware. Maybe it's the Potomac, I don't know. But Washington crossed a bunch of different rivers, and so those rivers are kind of represented by the stripes down the center, and I love the fact that these stars are not completely filled in, that there's some overlap, there's some things happening here. I just really love the way it came out. Like there's a spot and there's some broken up. It just, you can see the paintbrush just didn't hit it all, and it's just perfect. Perfect. Very Americana. Love it. Replicated it here, but did solid stars, and replicated it here, but did solid stars. So we have another pin, another hairpiece, and another key ring, and these are all crossing the Delaware. The hairpin has white, of course, for the center, because that middle line is white, so I used white for that. Super high gloss, beautiful. This is a shoe leather, so it is a composite amalgamate, which means that it's been processed, but it's still genuine leather. It did smell. Oh wait, still does smell like leather, but once it's all sealed like that, it's really hard to keep that leather smell. But the backs is where you can usually get it. It's a low felty, very plain. This pin is actually slightly smaller than the other one, but just slightly, because none of my sizes are true. It's called artist license to not have true. Really actually like how bold these came. Hello, Deb. Welcome aboard. As I finish showing the last thing, so we'll have to do a quick review for Deb, because you know she's got to see them all. So time is up. So we've got the crossing the Delaware. We've got a pin. We've got a hairpiece. We've got a key ring. And they are just gorgeous. And then we have a pin, a hairpiece, and a key ring. And these are, oh, I switched the pages over, so I don't remember the name. Oh, Yankee Doodle, I think. And then this one, a beautiful saddle floral. And then Allegiance matches the Allegiance ones. And we have Tis of Thee, Sweet Land. That's what these twins are called. They're not quite twins, obviously. Wait a second. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Not quite twins. And then we have a hat clip and a key ring. So those are the new products. So I posted, and it doesn't look like it pinned, did it? No, it says it's pinned. So I posted 20% off all new items and a link, and 15% off all Freedom Feathers earrings tonight until midnight. Now I realize midnight Eastern is really not fair for, say, Sonnet over on the West Coast. Where is Sonnet anyway? I'll have to call her and find out where she's at. So Sonnet's over in SoCal. She's not going to be able to get this and order by midnight Eastern. So what I did was I made sure I added 4 hours to that. So that really means midnight Eastern, or midnight is when the sale ends. That really means 4 a.m. Eastern time, which is like midnight in Canada. Not Canada, Alaska. So, Alaska. That should cover everybody. Right? So until midnight, wherever you're at, or 4 a.m. Eastern, and a couple hours after wherever you're at, you have to order 20% off the new items and 15% off all the Freedom Feathers. This is not all of them. These are just a select few that I have in this cute little setup here. So there are more Freedom Feathers. This was last year's. By the way, last year's Freedom Feathers are still $10 off. And now you're going to get the 15% off on top of the $10 off. So it's $10 off plus 15% off. Plus, we still have the free shipping for all all orders over $50. So if you only order $50, that's like 20% more taken off your order. Tonight's the night. This is the Labor Day sale to end all Labor Day sales. Or something like that. I didn't come up with a catchy, fun thing. But I'm getting a lot of happy comments there with a yay and a right. So, got some Texan girls who are pretty happy. Don't forget to take a look at the other hat clips. If you have hats like I do, don't forget to look at the other hat clips. I love the hat clips. They sold, like I said, like hot cakes last year, especially in the mid-August. People were like, "Oh, I need that." Just, you'd put the citronella on there, and they'd move around, and it just kept the bugs off their neck. You know, when you're sweaty and hot. So they're fashionable, but they're very functional. Those hat clips. So I had a lot of men and women extremely happy to buy. Even the local rodeo / country western clothing store bought some and sold in their store. If you need a place to buy essential oils, one of our customers here, her name is Becky. She's usually on the lives, except school has started, so her daughter's probably in an event or something tonight. So she sells essential oils. There is a link in the journal section of my website if you want to leave my website, go someplace else and buy essential oils, or buy them wherever you want. But I don't get anything for your sale with her, but she's a customer, and I do like to support other small businesses. And since I'm telling people to get essential oils, they might as well go there. Yes, any leather feather with a suede back, you can put one little drop of essential oil up where you won't see it, and it will work as an oil diffuser. Ones that don't have a suede back will not work as an oil diffuser. Will work. That's the hat clip. Will not work. Most of the barrettes, thank you, my brain didn't work. Most of the barrettes do not have a suede back. A couple of them do, but I have waxed it, so which is going to look a little bit different than the other suedes, just slightly different, because it's going in your hair. Otherwise, I wouldn't use oils for that. Any questions? Does anybody want to see something again? Does anybody want to see something from the board? Here's one of, where did I just see it? This is one of the ones that are $10 off. I love this pair. I'm super surprised it didn't sell. This has the glitter stripe, but on top of the glitter stripe it has this beautiful detail where you can see it. There it is. Oh, it's gone. There is a crackled enamel finish on there, and that is intentional. I used the crackled, there we go, you can see it. I used the crackled finish on there so it would maintain its flexibility. So I wanted to maintain its flexibility, of course, because leather is flexible. At the same time, I wanted to give it this deep, thick, rich, glittery, and what happened is that's like glitter from a Shaker Little bottle, right? And how do you use glitter like that and use it nicely, use it so it doesn't, see all that glitter? So it doesn't come off and it's nice and smooth. I'm floating them in different enamels and glazes and acrylic mediums. That's how I get the glitter to stay. So these are super dynamic. I love that. It kind of looks like Captain America from that cartoon turned into a movie, Marvel. If you're into that. Which, you know, some people are, some people aren't. These ones are also a beautiful example of the floating glitter. This is called Block Party. Blue suede, dipped in red, and then dipped in glitter. Like literally I went this way, and dipped it in red, and then dipped it in glitter. Beautiful. It does remind you of Captain America. It does. Definitely Captain America feel. I'm not going to be able to get that one back in there. I'm like, I did, yay! Those are the cutest little, I don't have any over here. They're clear, these things right here, which you can't see, they're clear little clothespins like this. And they're just glued on there to hold them. I use clothespins, by the way, when I'm making earrings and such, and I'm trying to like clamp things and hold them together. So if I can grab this, like this one, I needed to get that feather to stay still while I put on the metal on top. So I would go like that, and it would hold the feather still while I clamp the metal on. So I've got lots of little tiny ones. All of these are on the website. All of these are on the website officially as of 9 o'clock. So there you go. These are all on the website. You can go shop. The links are in the pinned comment, wherever they pinned comments. I don't know where they pinned comments. Oh, and this is going on YouTube and Rumble. So those of you on YouTube and Rumble, it's not pinned in the comments. It's actually in the description. So the amount off. The new products are on one link with the 20% off, and the earrings are on another link. As you know, when my store is set up, it's set up with the earring store and then the general store. So that's why it has to have two different discount codes, and it's two different stores. It's a little background bookkeeping trick that I have going on there. But it's also fun to go to the earring store, the sticker store, and the general store. All of them go to the same checkout, so you can shop at all those stores and check out at once. I take all major credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, all of those. I use Stripe card processing service, which is the same service used by Amazon. So there's a very high chance that you probably have already given them your stuff. Audrey's a pro at this. I want to see, like, I want to find out, like, the reports from the recipients of all of your key rings. Audrey bought gifts for people. I wanted to see how they all liked it. Yeah, so it's a safe checkout. It's, I made sure, I'm skeptical about shopping online, so I made sure that the shopping online experience would be as safe as I want it to be. So, how do you get to the website? It's in the pinned comment. I'm not sure where the pinned comment is. Trinia, it's somewhere. But I can add another link to the new items. Probably just be easier if I just wrote the website link, because it's not coming up. It's going slow. Technology is great until it isn't. Yes, you can see the ones behind me. Here's my website. I made it super easy. It's my name. So the ones with fringe behind me look black and blue. So with fringe behind me, I have this pair, and this pair. 1, 2, or 3. So the link is pinned at the bottom of the comments, Audrey says. And I put my website. She wants to see them all. Okay, you can see them all. This one is a 4-inch. Get my face out of the way. So it's about the size of the ones I'm wearing now. Wait a second. It goes this way. Okay, so these pair, as you can see, the top is twisted. So it is twisted so it will sit sideways on your face. This one is so it faces forward. These are so they face sideways. So it's a thinner look, but nice and fat from the side. And it has this beautiful leather. And it is sculpted. The fringe all twist around. That twist and that sculpt will eventually fall out as the leather wears, so will the shape. But it's a great starting point, let me tell you. So that's the 4-inch. This one is, I think, a 3-inch. Oops. Okay, now you can see the back of it. This one's a 3-inch. Yes, it looks the same on purpose. I even threw some black spots on it so it looks like it's a little older and aged a little. This one has the same thing going on. So 3-inch, 4-inch. I believe I'll have to look at the inventory to tell you what else I have left that I didn't put up here. And these are 6-inch. No lie, 6-inch. I absolutely love wearing 6-inch, especially when I wear my hat. Look at those. 6-inch is fun, just absolutely fun. It's like wearing pigtails. Some people are like, oh, I'm not bold enough to do 6-inch. But seriously, they're so lightweight and you don't even notice them there and you know you look good. So they're fun to wear that way. You don't even really give it that much thought because they're fun to wear and you know you look good. And hold on, it goes that way. I'm gonna do this backwards. I can do this backwards. So, yep, we have the 6-inch, the 4-inch. 4-inch is what I'm wearing tonight. Ever since I don't have all my hair, I used to have really long hair, and I don't have any hair anymore, so I've been wearing the shorter ones. I know 4-inch is short for me. 2 and 3-inch are the most popular. So there's a 3-inch. 2 and 3-inch are the most popular. I'm shocked that 1-inch isn't the most popular. And I always do the most precious little things, putting gems and stuff on the 1-inch. I don't know why they're not the most popular. So that is those. Anyone else want to see something? I love showing these off. I really wish I could do an in-person show to some of you and let you see these and feel them, because no matter what I do, the camera does not do it justice at all. So many of the things that I have are color changing, where the color changes depending on the light, and I can't show you that because it's a still picture. Or if I take a camera video, I need to be indoors so it doesn't blow off, because these are so lightweight they might blow away. So I can't really get good natural lighting, and I can't really change that lighting. I did take a couple pieces down to the local river. There's a bridge that overpasses it, and it's a walking bridge. And I took them there, and I sat down, and I tried to show, and one almost flew away, and I can't do that again. But that was the only time I was able to actually show the color change. But other than the color change, these colors just are so much better. And I have 1 spotlight of natural light, 2 spotlights of natural light, a ring light of natural light, which I use in my light box to take the colors for the website. Well, obviously not good. And up here I have another spotlight of natural light. Obviously it's not pointing at me or anything, but right now I'm under 3 lights, but I use all of those to show. I've tried putting them in a window and I get way too much contrast for the photos. So it's just really hard. That's why I do the lives, so I can discuss it and talk about, hey, look at these, but they're so glossy. Wait, hold on, let me move it. And then you can kind of see while I'm moving it that it's glossy, but it's consistent. That's not just a white blob going across the center, Just so hard. Tell them about the clip-ons. Oh! Deb, how did your clip-ons work? I never did ask you. We've been so distracted talking about everything else when we talk. I do have... I'm going to grab them and show everybody. I do have... I'm throwing stuff at myself. Clip-ons. So you can upgrade your earrings to silver or gold. Right now they're surgical or iron, nickel-free unless stated otherwise. And you can upgrade to a silver-plated or a gold-plated or a pure gold by clicking yes, you want to upgrade, and then going to the miscellaneous section and grabbing an upgrade. In the upgrades, you do have the silver and gold, but you also have a clip-on choice. The clip-ons literally clip on your ear, and the earring hangs from them. So I'll take that hook off, obviously, and I'll move that little hoop up here, and then you can have, if you don't have. And the best part is I have learned how to adjust them. So many people complain that their clip-ons are too pinchy, and you can't blame them. Look at that. Look at that. Get my hand out of the way. Look at that pinch. My fingernail can't even fit in between there. So that's a pinchy pinch. So I have these so that way I can adjust this piece here, and then you can have clip-on earrings that don't hurt. Which reminds me, I have to fix Jen's earrings because I told her I'd adjust hers. She needed clip-ons because she has kids. So if you have somebody who has small kids who grab, leather's safe. I mean, when they grab them, it's going to be safe. It's not going to get hurt, but get them out of their hands. I use as much non-toxic as possible because Lily eats stuff. Yeah, she eats my leather. I try not to let her. She gets into things. So you don't want your kids to eat the leather. But I don't want Lily to eat the leather either. But clip-ons work really great for that. So that way they don't rip out your ear. So what else do we have? Clip-ons. Oh, okay. I have a few pair of these earrings, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They work great. I love you guys. I really do. Like, seriously love you guys. You are all just godsends. So thrilled to have you all in my life. So there are those. Anybody else want to see anything else? This is fun. This is actually a lot of fun. I haven't had this much fun on a live in a little while. Working on our fall line, and that should be released next week. I'm a little behind thanks to the migraines that I've been having. I was hoping to get them released I was hoping these to be released last week, and those fall line will be released this week. But it makes more sense to release the fall line the first week of September. So they're going to be a hoot. They will not just be feather inspired, but they may be inspired by a whole bird. I'll know what I'm talking about. My punny. Rest of the board. Do you want to see the rest of the board? I'll do it. I'll show you. Sparkly, silvery, fantastic. These are those super large. One more pair caught my eye right behind you little ones. Yeah, these are the ones too, right? I grabbed them. These are super sparkly. Let me take off. Okay. So it has a top layer with the red. You can get my face out of there. Focus, focus. I'm squinting like terrible trying to focus it. So there's the red. Then it has this beautiful silver laminated pebble, all genuine leather. And then this gorgeous chrome tan blue suede. Don't get me started because I'll start singing blue suede shoes and get in trouble. You like the layered look. I love the layered look. Love, love, love. So they have little motion because they're little. The bigger ones have a lot more motion. But these do come in a larger size, which is here, here, here. So I do have them in the 4-inch. If I can get my fingers underneath there. See, they've got the same. And so they'll lay differently depending on how, and they'll move around a bit during the day. So they have a lot of motion to them. The little ones don't have as much motion. And then here's the 3-inch. Which I can show you. See, smaller than this one. It's up there. Nice little motion, nice little. Let's see, you've seen those. These are the Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag. So these are the ones that I made the key ring that coordinates. Again, different finish, but a lot of people like the longer ones with a narrow look. So I like some of the long ones that are big, like that, but people like the narrower with the long, so I made a bunch of narrow ones. And we've got them on this board in 6 and 4-inch. I don't know what else is for sale. I do have Christmas ornaments, but there's only one left because Deb, somebody already bought it. The other one that I have might be Deb. Great for Christmas, but there are new Christmas ornaments coming this year. Yes, I've been doing my research. I found out what's going to be the in and popular thing this year, and they're saying that eggshell blue, like the blue robin blue, but in sparkle, 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 and silver and sparkle, and antique and sparkle, and all that sparkle. So can you see this leather? Yeah, that's the leather I want to use. That leather with beautiful antique looking sparkle crazy, and I'm thinking deer. Super crazy, that's what I'm thinking. So we've got that in the works. We've got a couple prototypes in the works to see how they come out. And so, yeah, new Christmas ornament. Every year we come up with a new one with the year, so that way, you know, people can try to collect them if they wanted to. And I'll keep showing you girls these as well. This is a 4-inch pair. It's got the pebble silver in the back, the layered look. I like the abstraction of the red. I can't get my fingers around it. I love the abstraction of the red, white, and blue on this one. Like the stripes and stars are dots and little scribbles. And the stripes on that one are just, I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. Honestly, I haven't made a pair of earrings yet that I don't love. So if I say I love them and I love them and I love them, it's because I really do love them all. I really do. And I love these too. These would actually go really well with this. So this shirt is sold on Amazon. And there you go. It's not very expensive if I own it. a little not so frivolous with my money for my clothes. So that's on Amazon, and that's so. And I showed you that one, and I showed you that one, I showed you that one. So I think this is the last pair. So this pair is $10 off because it's last year. This pair is $10 off, and then you still get the 15% on top of that. So yeah, 10% or $10 off, already marked down, and you can see it when you look on the website, and then the 15% on top of it for these. And I love the subtle silver with this, because as you're wearing these and you're moving around, this silver has a hint of blue. So it really, when it starts to show over the edge when things move, you're just going to see this hint of blue, and it's just going to move like that during the course of the day. You know, it's just a really nice look. Almost a splattered paint look. which apparently is coming back as well. Very popular. She has a shirt almost just like this. Yes, it's a fun shirt to wear. So, yep. And I try to make sure I have lots of bright blue, red, white, and blues, as well as more muted red, white, and blues. When I went to that rally that I went to, there were a lot of people, more people with the muted red, white, and blue than the bold, and I was actually surprised because I make more of the bold than the muted. So I'm thinking, hi, maybe you should make some more of the muted, and I didn't really make more of the muted this week, did I? I didn't really. I'm just gonna go shop. Please do. Add to cart, add to cart. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I didn't really make that many that were, I mean, I do have a couple. This set is more muted colors. Americana looking. So, there we have it. They are on the website. It should be pinned, the link to both. And when I end this, it'll give it a moment, and then it will post to my website. So just give it a moment, and you can go back, and that pinned thing will still be there. I will unpin it before I go to bed, which is usually around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm a night owl. So I'll unpin it before I go to bed, and then we'll see how many of these are left. Because this is really the sale to end all sales. There's a lot of, if you're one of those kind of people who can calculate out a sale, there is a lot of ways you can make your money go very far with this one. So this is actually a very good sale to end the summer, start your Christmas shopping, give presents. I don't have an earring in. Give presents. No problem, Trina. Usually every Thursday, 8 o'clock, I do this and show off the new product. This week, there's going to be just one new product shown unless I finish the other one and get all the computer stuff uploaded for it. But then I will also be doing games and whatnot. So we'll have some fun with Thursday night. And then, like I said, next week, Thursday night, we should be releasing the fall line, which will be a hoot. I'm giving all sorts of clues. Join the email group list because they get added discounts and bonuses and whatnot, and they get all the information, and they kind of already know what's coming up for the fall line. So the fall line will be released next week. Yay! And it should be a hoot. So for those of you who like know your birds, know your bird calls, you probably know what's inspiring the fall line. And so I can't believe I just did that on a public post. Okay, so with all that said, go shop, have fun, add to cart, be safe, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Bye. Thank you for coming.